So people have been talking lately about the stuff that kind of came out of what was YouTube Honesty Hour that turned out to be about 6 hours. But still, that's beside the point. It turned out what came out of that and the whole difficulties of YouTube at the moment, of not wanting to be something you're not and just wanting to be yourself. And it's difficult now to just be yourself on YouTube. I mean, there's so much pressure to perform and be constantly relatable. It's a difficult thing to comprehend. I'm not really trying to be relatable. I mean, I've always attempted to be myself on here in my vlogging channel, but I mean, even when making a video, I find it difficult to be completely myself. I always have to amp it up a little bit. It's just something that is a thing now. The question I kind of want to ask is, has YouTube now become too mainstream? And is this the reason it's so difficult to be yourself now? Since YouTube is now kind of a legitimate platform to put yourself out there and get noticed, as opposed to what it was back in the day, where it was just kind of this little, well, I say little, community of people just making videos for themselves. And there's still a lot of people out there doing that, but it's just not really what the focus of YouTube seems to be anymore. It seems to be a lot of people kind of getting to YouTube for the money now. It's not something that I've ever been interested in myself. It's something that is a byproduct. I don't make that much. I make like £60 a year, which is not, you can't really live off that, can you? So I wouldn't consider this my job, like a lot of other people do. Which, fair play to them. If you've managed to get that many subscribers and that much earning, fair play to you. Neafcy said in his video about how we need YouTube grunge to be a thing, and for people just to break out of the cameras and start making videos just for the hell of it, or something like that, he said. It kind of takes me back to the smaller YouTuber talk thing at Summer in the City last year, where it was just people who are really small, like in the tens of subscribers or the hundreds of subscribers, getting together and just asking questions, and it was amazing. And what came out of that was just make videos for the love of it and don't worry about the numbers. If the numbers get bigger, that's a great thing, but that's not why you should be making videos. Because the thing is, now there's lots of celebrities and stuff getting onto YouTube, but probably for the wrong reasons. I mean, there are, like, say, Jimmy Fallon with The Tonight Show, or other people like Conan or Ellen, people like that. Yes, putting videos on YouTube is one way to get the show out there, but it's kind of, I feel like they do it now just because they have to, rather than they want to. It's kind of, oh, this is a thing, we need to keep up with it, we should put our videos on YouTube, as opposed to, I want to make something for YouTube exclusively. It's a bit not really something. It's not really where the root of YouTube is at. I'm kind of repeating myself here, but I mean, has mainstream media affected YouTube so much that it's just changed it's so far away from what it used to be in a lot of cases. I can see why people like Daniel J Layton, Crabsticks, and them lot have had difficulty making videos for a time, because there was just the pressure to be relatable and constantly upbeat and funny. I think people need to take a step back and just look and see how they're portraying themselves on YouTube, whether they're happy with it. Are they being the person they want to be on YouTube, or are they just a massive sidestep from who they are and just being a completely different character? Or say a character of who they are. Again, I agree with Neafcy, we need to get back to what we used to do. Just putting on a camera and talking. Yes, there is a place for gaming and sort of shows like Teens React and the React channel and the Fine Bros, what they do. There is a place for that. But I mean, YouTube as a thing seems, as far as I'm concerned, seems to have got away from what it used to be. Apart from the very smaller communities. In the big picture, I feel they've lost sight. And the algorithm and views and all this sort of thing has overtaken everything. I think to look to the future, we need to look to the past as well. Otherwise, we don't learn from what made us good. We need to learn from the past and what we did to get here, rather than looking to see what is currently going to make us successful long term.